everyone, and welcome to another One Piece manga chapter read along. I'm using the Shonen Jump app as usual to read the One Piece chapter 1174. I recently opened the app and it said that the first 100 chapters of One Piece is currently free. Free. So, like, anyone can download the app and read the first 100 chapters for free. Wait, 150? Is it 150? Oh, yeah, okay. So, it's 150 chapters that you can read for free. After that, you would need to pay. The ones that say the read is paid. But it's, like, I'm not 100% sure, but it's, like, between $5 to $10. And you get a lot of chapters for a lot of great manga. I'm reading Juri Dragon and Chokugeki no Soma and Ichi the Witch. Okay, well, it's not. You can read Dragon Ball, Jujutsu Kaisen, One Punch Man, Spy Family, My Hero Academia. So it's a really nice app. I'm obviously not sponsored. I just like to say when I really enjoy using something. It's very convenient. Okay. In the live chat, we have Booty, Hunter, Modru, Sal is here, Walid, Aziz, and I'm not sure who else might be lurking. Cherry is coming back soon. And we're going to start with 1173, just the last 2 pages so I can remember where we left off. Okay. Let me just quickly check. Page 15, 16. Everyone was like... Oh, they were using... They used Go Koku sovereignty on the giant Nika, right? We're the warrior generation. So all the kids are still marching towards the boat. Oh, right. And then he fell on the ship. And he was like, oh, shoot. That guy. Okay. So chapter 1174 is called The Strongest Thing in the World. Thing. Like from Wednesday, the hand thing. Sorry, I was doing Adam's Family. How does that go? How does the Adam's Family song go? Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay, but anyway, we're not talking about thing. We're talking about another thing. The cover page is Roger going on a walk with a Tyrannosaurus he tamed like a puppy. Very cool. Very cute. I mean, not cute. Very cool. Manly. Grr. Oh, that's bad. Stupid sleep-tid. I lost the ship. And I lost the sea clouds. This looks really bad for me. The power of the arrow is still active. The kids are going to walk themselves right off the edge and splatter onto the mountainside below. And then they have no... If that happens, they have no hostages. Gunko! Stop the kids! Gunko! We need to pause the operation. Wait, that won't work. Great Emu is inside of her right now. If I could just undo that arrow. What's it made out of? We can't even scratch it. Mommy, Daddy, help! It's pointless, you clowns. If you could stop it, we would have done so already. Wait. All those parents right at arm's length, unable to touch due to the thorns and forced to witness their beloved children plummet to their deaths. Now that's a deliciously depraved way to die. Disgusting! He gets off on this stuff? I think it's worth it. And if anyone's at fault here, the Great One, it's the Great One who's controlling Gunko's body. We can always march more kids over here. Call their names, scream your family love to the heavens. This is the real stuff. This is emotion. Oh, God. Ahem. Listen up, all you brats and PTA members. We were planning to have you taken safely and smoothly to the Holy Land, but due to an unforeseen accident, we seem to have lost the ship and the sea clouds it rested upon. And this means you will be reaching your goal via the the tragic conclusion, he wanted to say hilarious. The tragic conclusion of falling to your deaths. Huh? If we keep walking, we're gonna fall off. There's no way I'll let them keep going, even if I have to give up my arms to do it. Grandpa Oimo! Oh, I'm afraid there's nothing you can do. What does Somers think he's doing? It took forever to get those kids to the port. Yeah, how many chapters has it been since they started walking? Damn it! And then he's literally being dragged along. Stop it, Grandpa! That hurts! I'm sorry, kids. Forgive me. That settles it. As long as that arrow doesn't disappear, there's no way to stop the children for sure. So we can't save them anymore? Oh no. All we can do is watch helplessly as our children plummet off the edge before our very eyes. If they fall into the underworld, we'll never even find their bodies. Curse you, foul demons. And he's like up there laughing his fucking ass off. Gleefully giggling. What would have to like go wrong in your head for you to like think this is funny? I think heaven is punishing me for doing bad things. Huh? That's what they said when I got scolded too. Me too. I wish I'd been a good boy. So we're all gonna die because we're naughty? No, I don't want to. I'll be a good girl, I swear. Help us. Spare our lives. I'm sorry. I won't be bad anymore. Oh, no, someone punch his face. Punch his ugly face. I won't be bad anymore. Remember when you're a bad boy, the sun god is watching. Yeah, but I won it in the duel, so it's mine now. Oh, now they're all remembering the bad things that they're remembering bad things that they did. Dude has mommy and daddy issues. Must not have been loved enough if he's craving human emotions this much. I can't decide who is worse, him or Orochi. Orochi was like a sewer rat that someone gave too much power. He was a bit pitiful and as well as hateful. This guy is just hateful. I really hope Somers doesn't make it off Elbaf alive. I feel like he might. If you're that strong, you should be gentler to the weak. Go and apologize. Why did you leave so much on your plate? Do you hate my cooking that much? But the carrots. Hey, don't take your father's sword out again. I hate you, Grandpa. You're a barbaric pirate. Why did you lie to me again? How can I keep you safe if you won't be truthful? Why did you bring that to school? I forgot my homework on purpose because I didn't do it. And now they're all crying. I don't want to die. Mommy, mommy. Oh my God, no. This is... Come here, baby. I'm sorry. I wasn't able to stop you, but... No, no, no. Get away from me, Mom. You're gonna die. I don't care. I won't let you die alone. No. Someone shut up this guy, please. Don't worry, everyone. I'm sure we'll turn out just fine. Okay, Pollyanna. Shame. Right, everyone? We'll survive, right? Ronja, I heard you earlier. You were so brave. Aww. What's the scariest thing in the world? My mommy. Oh, but then I'm sorry I said you were scary. That's fine. Sometimes moms need to be scary to keep you safe. I would be so happy if my children think I'm scary, because then when they think of doing something bad, they think of me finding out about it. And then they... Let's see them do it then. I wait for the day for my child to make me this, to say, my mommy is the scariest thing in the world. Yeah, you bet I am. They're all so lucky they have parents to hug them. I can be like a mother to you, but you're not my mother. Oh, the teacher, she hugged her. Don't show up at school. I'm embarrassed to have a nerd for a brother. Oh, I will try my best to hide my nature. It's heavenly punishment. Ultra rare Bjorn! Ah, it doesn't hurt. Big brother! I'm not even gonna try and do his voice properly. Ha ha ha. Look at that, like scraps of garbage plunging down into hell. It makes my heart tremble. Oh, what a saga of emotions. It could have been just 10 measly brats. If they only stood back and watched. Stupid mothers, stupid fathers. Yeah, he doesn't have parents. And martyrs for love. Oh, I've got a stitch in my side. Such poignantly pointless deaths. Huh? Colin, where are we? I don't know, but everyone's alive. It's a Gomu Gomu tummy cracker. Now you're poking me, so get off already. Luffy? Listen up. Once we're up there, I need you off my back at once. It'll prevent me from fighting. Your back? They just started falling out of nowhere. Good thing we were passing by. It's not a good thing. I'm a destroyer. What? I'm a destroyer. I won't guarantee that anyone survives. Now here goes. Snow? What's it snowing for? Thunder? What's that? The whole tree is rippling. What's this rhythm? Is it Elbaf itself is shaking? On an exceedingly rare day when lightning and snow combine, a vast beast will blanket the sky with its presence. And with the sound of the drums of liberation, dun 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 dun, ha! The sun god will appear. I need 2 pages. I need 2 pages. And then it jumps back to the beginning. Oh. Kuririri. Who is Kuririri? Is that the squirrel? I just can't get over how huge you are. Whoa. He's a fucking dragon. Yeah, Loki. Everyone was saved. Screw you, Summers. Who's laughing now? Whoa, my gosh. How are they gonna do that? What even is that over there? Like, there's too much to look at. I have to zoom in. There's like a everything is the trees and the that is the tree. Whoa. Those giant monsters are nothing next to him. Man, if this guy was a bad guy, no wonder he wanted to freaking storm that place. Okay, but you can't do it alone, and he had just gotten his powers, but... Did you say dragon? Is he Luffy's father? And that's giant Luffy on Loki's head. Giant Luffy? Man, I hate this new glitch or something where... Whoa, of course! Because you wouldn't see normal-sized Luffy. Holy... Loki is going to be... something else. Oh my gosh. Let's see the Discord manga chat on what everyone said when they read the chapter. Okay, 1174. It starts over here. Rohit. Loki Dragon is very good, and I'm curious, how will Toei animate it? The scene with parents trying to save their kids was very emotional. And fuck Somers, he's more hateful and evil than the elders for now. Yeah, because he doesn't just like you know how everyone is like, they're all way past saving point, right? But to derive so much joy, like, it's weird from their suffering, like, even to the point where he's like happy that their mission is failing because he just wants to see them die, and the pain from the parents, and then laughing because, but oh my god, the scene with the first mom that was like holding her son and they're all falling together. It was so beautiful. I noticed that Loki dragon form is similar to the mural we saw. Oh. True. Especially in terms of size, huh? Yeah, the stuff with parents and Rodo got a tear for me. Now to figure which mythical dragon I'm looking at. Because if it's about lightning and snow, somehow I doubt that it's a Norse dragon. Why? So far, this devil fruit is not helping to make him fit on the sunny. My dream shattered. It's probably snow, ice, because with their arrival, it suddenly started snowing. And lightning is probably because of Luffy. Luffy is finally stealing Inaru's thunder, huh? So probably in ancient times, there was a big creature that lived alongside Nika, Imu, and the giant serpent. Probably Nika, the dragon and serpent died. Only Imu survived. And it later originated their mythical type fruits. I wonder if there are someone with a giant serpent fruit, maybe dragon. Oh. If I remember correctly, he was named Insurgent Serpent at some point. What? Imu, Nika, Dragon, Serpent. Oriental dragons would kind of get that serpent the bald rip. If anything, Kaido is lucky to escape the fish allegations. Speaking of Kaido, I find it funny he was searching for a good opponent and a good way to die for years, and then never even thought to go to Elbaf. Thought to go to Elbaf. But they didn't want to be warriors, so like... They were trying to forge a whole new path, right? So, what if he got there and he was disappointed? Or maybe he was there and they were like, fuck off, dude. Like, you see him jumping from shit all the time and obviously nothing happens to him. But this means Loki could be a fast travel option for the Straw Hats. Like, maybe carry the whole ship quickly across the world for story purposes. I mean, anything's possible, but I don't see Loki being someone's taxi cab. Like, you know, like the cat boss, but boss dragon boss. I just can't imagine his pride would allow it, but anything's possible. Y'all won't believe what I saw some post saying. This is misogynistic writing. Apparently a mother can't even show love to her child now. But he said mothers, fathers, brothers. That's just people looking for attention. Don't give them attention. I'll just read one of these. Women can be physically strong and feminine. There's nothing to appreciate here. Classic Oda sexism. Y'all be like, real strong female characters conform to... What? Why should women be confined to roles of motherhood and femininity? Are you ridiculous? There was literally... Like, that's gross. Just say... Like, if anyone hates women, it sounds like they hate women. I'm not reading all of those. There's way too many, and it's just destroying my hope for humanity when people are that obtuse. I'm not saying the mom's death count is high, but I probably need more than 2 hands to count them now. I was laughing at Somer's scene because I know Oda will have a very horrible end for him. I hope Gaban kills him for what he did, and I really like Loki more and more every time he shows up. He has a great devil fruit power, says this is from Walid. I'm lucky to have him in Waifu Wars. I had him last time, I think. Look how tiny the giants are on his back with the panel where they first land on him. Yeah, I could barely freaking tell what that was. It was so small. That is insane. I could not tell what that was. What? But this was a 10 out of 10 chapter. Absolutely love Ripley. A goddess. I've said it before, but she's a goddess. And I absolutely love that part where the teacher, like, they're also lucky to have parents to hug them. Like, no one was left alone. This is what, like, I wish I could share all my reactions all the time because I want to reference my Oshinoko reaction. And, like, we just got to do better by the children, man. And this is that. This is it. Like, do better by the kids. You had him 2 wars ago. Last war, I had him and traded to Cherry. Oh. What do you think the title was in reference to? The strongest thing. Love. What he was laughing at, maybe. He said, martyrs for love. Stupid mothers, stupid fathers, martyrs for love. The strongest thing. Because even if they died, that's the powerful thing here. Even if they weren't saved, even if they died, she was like, I won't let you die alone. 0% do I think it's mothers. Because he said stupid mothers, stupid fathers. There we had mothers, fathers, brothers, teachers. Everyone was there together for love. And it wasn't love that saved them, but that is the most powerful thing. Like, even if I die with my heart filled with love, we're all gonna die someday. I'd rather, die for love. Who's bigger, Zunisha or Loki's dragon form? Definitely, I don't know. But I was thinking definitely Loki. But I mean, I don't really know. I don't know what's the measurements. Right on Valentine's Day too. Well, yesterday was Valentine's Day, but yeah. Valentine's weekend. I got confused. I thought I had Loki. Yeah, well, all the wars kind of blend into each other. I bet Loki could easily fly up to the moon and say hi to Inaru. Well, I mean, I don't know what kind of lungs the guy has, but space, I think Zunisha's bigger. Really? Well, I mean, there's a country on the back of Zunisha, but there were multiple giants on the back of him, Loki. I think, I don't know, they might, I don't know. Really? Zunisha? With love as such a big theme with Somers, Sanji has to be the one to take him down, right? Oh, that's a cool, I always like to do that. Like, didn't we do that a while ago? Wasn't there, Booty, can you search? Didn't we have like I guessed who would be facing off against who? Can I quickly roll down my disc and sit for a while? Who do we have left? We have the horse guy. But I think at this point, it might be Sanji, but Gaban has to take him down. Like, his wife and son being right on the forefront of this part, it has to be Gaban, right? Colin is really lucky to have a father and mother that love him so much that they will sacrifice their lives for him. I think all those kids have parents like that. They're all lucky, yeah. I'm gonna quickly take a look on Twitter or X or whatever. I want to see something that's not those horrible comments. I wouldn't even say, like, obviously everyone's entitled to their opinion, but that just seems like woefully something. Whoa. Sorry, I know this is not relevant, but I just saw this and it's amazing. From CKK_99_is. So gorgeous. I love this style. Okay, how do I search? One Piece 1174. We did not include the monster trio in the battle since they were in the underworld at that time. Oh. Did I say anything about Gaban? You missed this detail in One Piece chapter 1147. Is this real? They're saying this is Luffy, the leader, Nami, Zoro, Frankie, Usopp, Jinbei. I don't understand. This looks like that one girl from the Mermaid, the Water 7 arc. Yeah, I don't really see that, but that's cute. Cute. Let's see. A lot of the comments are in French, funny enough. A lot of the tweets. How do I... If you are a parent, you've already been confronted with your children's bad behavior, but I think Oda represented it well. No matter how much mischief they get into, we'll always be there to protect them because love is the strongest thing in the world. That's beautiful. Oh, that's so pretty. Si vous êtes parent, vous avez déjà été confronté au mauvais... I don't know how to say. Sorry, I butchered it. This is funny. I just read One Piece chapter 1174. It's peak, and then it's just this guy sitting on the subway, and he opens the chapter, and it's fire. That is so funny. The French fan base is huge. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier because Cherry went to France this week, and she said they walked past like 4 anime stores, and I said I was really surprised how I didn't know, France had that many anime stores. Like I didn't know there were that many anime fans. And then Modru said it is the second biggest One Piece fandom next to Japan. And I was like, what? Drop your prediction for One Piece chapter 1. So there's not a lot of tweets that I'm seeing here. A lot of them are just colored versions of the last page. This one says, a day of snowstorm, so rare in this world. A colossal beast covering the sky will appear, and accompanied by the drums of liberation. Excerpt from the One Piece 117. It kind of reminded me that there's a saying in Afrikaans that jakkals trou met wolf se vrou. So like the fox marries the wolf's wife when it's raining and sunshine at the same time. But here we had rain and Loki arrives as a black dragon, saving the giant children at the last second. This one says, how big is Loki? So I don't know what the accuracy of this is, but I'm just going to show it. See that small dot? That's Luffy. What? What is that? Could this be like Loki's normal form, Loki's dragon form? Oh. Luffy's giant form, Hyrujin, and then that's base Luffy. Jeez. Even their president reads and likes One Piece manga. What? Really? My cousin lives in Paris and they've got a One Piece cafe restaurant theme. Wow. That's amazing. Spain used to buy their translations and translate from that. I hope they improved since the 90s. On page 14, the panel of the whole island. Does it look like Luffy is affecting the whole island by making it rubber? On page 14. On page 14, the panel of the whole island. Which one do you mean? Oh, It's for me, it's page 16. Do you mean like this? Oh my gosh, you're right. It's kind of like the castle is like bended, like it's rubber. Whoa. I can see it could be swaying, but I mean it looks very bended, you know, because it's not just the tree swaying, it's the castle. Okay, but the castle is built on the tree, but that looks I can see that. Man, that is so cool. Once we're up there, I need you off my back at once. They just started falling out of nowhere. Good thing we were passing by. I'm a destroyer. I won't guarantee anyone survives. Snow, thunder. The whole tree is rippling. Ah, I see. That it seems likely, yeah. It could be protecting the trees from the lightning, yeah, because the rubber doesn't. Oh, very cool. Okay, let me just scroll a little bit more. There's not that much from one. Let me see if I do it by strongest in the world is love. Lots of the posts on Twitter is actually taken down. Like a lot of them look like this. Good thing I don't show the pages in my videos. I'm glad. But not all of them are taken down, I mean. But there's a lot from yesterday. But weird, there's also a lot that's still there. That have more likes than the ones that... Like the smaller pages, there's 0 likes, 0 to 5 likes taken down. But a lot of them with a lot. Confirmed spoilers for One Piece chapter 114. But this was February 13. Oh, so they were dragon type. Even the cementing one of the terrifying feature. This was a very, very good chapter. 10 out of 10. Always exciting to see a transformation, right? Cherry says Loki is adorable. It's almost like he's an angry boy going, I'm an big evil destroyer. And Luffy's like, yosh. Yeah. You just say that. Who do you think they're going to get to voice him? The strongest thing in the world. The title of One Piece chapter 117 shown in actions by all the family members of the giant children. Even knowing that Loki would emerge from the clouds to grab everyone. It still brought tears to my eyes while reading. I forgot. I didn't know where anyone was, so I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't thinking like further, you know? Dio's voice actor would be good. Oh, no, that would be too awesome. Dio's too awesome. Oh, cute. Again, look. On a train in France, an elderly man was spotted reading One Piece Volume 1. It's never too late. Oh, that's so cool. And this is a very nice art by Yamani24044. Very, very cute. Very cute. It's also interesting to know that baby Loki survived that fall. He is really built different. That's a fun question. Who do you think would fit him? Okay, let's think about it. Loki showed up at some Japanese ad or something and he talked a bit. No! Okay, but before we confirm who it is, let me think about it. How do we narrow it down? Because like browse staff character staff. It's too difficult. I need to see like a list of characters, but and then but I don't have any evil characters like on my list, like hearted. So how would I go about it? It has to be someone that can pull off a really good laugh, right? And a gleeful evil. These are all goody goodies. But I can imagine like, let's go to, if we go to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it could literally be pretty much, Dio was a good guess, but it could, isn't Takehito Koyasu, doesn't he already have a One Piece voice? But yeah, you're right. Honestly, Dio can pull off almost any bad guy. But doesn't he have a One Piece voice already? Let's see. Oh yeah, Kuzan. I knew it. But make sure to spoiler tag it. Please. No, Cherry! Don't make my worst nightmare. What about Cars? Kazuhiko Inoue. Is he in One Piece? Oh, actually, yeah. Yoriuchi Tsugikuni. Willie Tiber. He would actually, if he doesn't already do a One Piece voice. We're talking about Loki, right? No, we're talking about... When did I start talking about Somers? When someone said Dio, I thought we were talking about Somers, because why would Dio voice Loki? I don't know who we were talking about, but this guy I meant for if Inosuke's voice for Loki, yes. Walid is talking about Loki, but who did we start talking about? The rest of us were talking about Somers. Okay, so Walid and Cherry thought we were talking about Loki. Somer and yeah, okay, we were talking about Somers. Yeah, I thought so. Cause when you said Dio, yes. So Dio is already voicing Kuzan. I would choose this guy for just because like it's the first one from JoJo's that is not Dio that I thought would be really good. Cause I don't know how to search up other bad guy voices. But for Loki, I would love Inosuke. Too much, actually. That would be too good. We need someone... Bakugo did young Kuma. Loki. Give me a second. Now I see. Inosuke's weight would def not suit Somers. You must have been so confused when I reacted that way, and you thought I was talking about... So, I know this is funny, but I think Loki's voice has to be someone who can also be in an idol show. So, like... Like, Loki's VA has to be able to sing. I don't know why, but I think that. But he also, what about Gaku? Wataru Hatano. Like, I know he's already casted. I don't know who it is. Gajil, Hitoshi Shinso, Gaku, he's Gaku. Yeah. I would, if I could choose, this would be a good choice for me for Loki. Oh gosh, he's Shia Poof. Because it's like a beautiful voice, but also pretty deep for a giant, a really big giant. Megumi could also work, yes. Let's quickly see if you want. So apparently Loki already spoke in a Japanese ad. So if you don't want to see, if you don't want to know yet, but I want to know because I'm probably going to be spoiled on it anyway, so I'd rather. Loki showed up in this video from One Piece official YouTube channel and he talked for a bit. Skip to 3:30. This is One Piece Day 25. Okay, but I have to be really careful with what I show here because of copyright, so I'm going to... So it is on the official One Piece YouTube channel. It's not like a leak or something. It's not 100%. It'll be his VA. Maybe it's just a one-time thing. Maybe. I doubt that they would just randomly choose someone to quickly voice Loki. So I would say it's not for sure. The first comment says Loki appears before the anime. This spinoff is amazing. Okay, so we're skipping to 3:30. 3:30, you said. So this is called One Piece in Love. One Piece Day 25 Festival Eve Special. So let me just, I very, no, like this. It's just. Former Prince of Warland Kingdom Loki. And he's singing! For what reason? I don't know. But apparently he's not singing very well. Okay, sorry, I have to stop it for copyright. What? I've released him. That doesn't sound... That's... I've released him. Who says that? Isn't it one of the other characters? I feel like we have to watch the whole video to understand the context. Hello, I'm Kitashi Hiro Dani.
南山せましです。
南山せましだった。南山せましじゃねえか。誰？南山せましって。
It seems like the program inverted Hiroshi Kitadani. I feel like we need a Japanese person. I hope you like this song. And then he sings.
ごめん。
アースの逆みたいな歌を。
ごめんごめん。なんかごめん。
I don't know. I feel like we need the context. That more sounds like Jarul or someone who released Loki. Yeah. Okay, let me just see who's this guy that's revealed. Kitashi Hirodani.
南山せましです。
南山せましだった。
Kitashi Hirodani. Is that a VA? No, it's not coming up here. Oh, Hirodani Kitashi. A performer for One Piece Day 25. He is not Hiroshi Kitadani. This is the guy who sang We Are. Oh, yeah. You could hear when he started singing and she said the low notes sound amazing. Hirodani Kitashi. He is not Hiroshi Kitadani. Okay. So that then who was singing? I mean, he was singing, but where was Loki's voice? Because someone in the comments did say Loki appear. Oh, appear. So that's not necessarily voice. Yeah, what does it mean that the fake voices are real and the chorus is by Luffy and Usopp? Lol. It's so unexpected that Loki's first anime adaptation is Love One Piece. Of all the anime works, this might be my favorite for its VR space scene. The moment I saw Minami Yamasemashi's voice acting, I said, aren't you an idiot? Isn't this the fastest manga to be adapted into anime? The voice actor for Minami Yamasemashi is really Kitadani Hiro. Minami Yamasemashi himself is on the song, and the Mayumi and the Katsuhira are on the chorus. It's so crazy. I love it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't think that's his voice. It's not an ad either. It's I don't know what this is, but I've heard about One Piece and Love. You just confused us a lot, Walid, but now at least we can keep talking about who we think should be Loki. And I think Gaku, who is Takuya Eguchi. He is Julius Euclius. And wait, what? Wait, I clicked wrong. Sorry, never mind. It is Wataru Hatano. I clicked wrong. Now I am making myself confused. So this would be basically Gajil. I think his voice suits Loki's vibe. For me, he's also, what, isn't this metal bat? Why does it say bad? And then for Somers, I would say Kazuhiko Inoue. He's actually the hero of the South, which doesn't fit Somers' vibe, but this guy, Donato Porpora or Cars, like he has a Kakashi? Kakashi? It's the same person? Okay, well, I can't imagine Kakashi voicing Somers. But Willie Tiber's voice and the Cars' voice, I can imagine. It would be funny if he ended up having a prince's voice, like Tamaki from Oran. Like the other one I clicked, Nagi. Nagi has a prince voice, and that is Takuya Eguchi. It would be funny, but that's Lloyd. Oh my god. I wouldn't mind if it was Lloyd. I can't believe Nagi and Lloyd are the same person. And Shibisu! Oh my. Dotto Barrett. In Lloyd, or Lloyd's VA doing Dot. I mean, that could work for it shows that he can do that kind of character. What do you think of Chocolata, the mold guy from JoJo's Golden Wind for Somers? Chocolata. How do you cultivate? Which one was he? I always love trying to predict VAs. It's so fun. prosciutto. Where's cioccolato? I don't remember. Ah, here. Cioccolata. Atsushi Miyauchi. I don't remember his voice. Yone? I don't know him as anyone else. Let me check like this. No, I can't tell you because I don't know. Oh, he's Niji. Vinsmoke. They might cast him again though. You never know. It's such a small role. I can imagine him being cast again. Can we write some? Is someone writing this down? I want to write down my guess for Loki is Gaku's VA. And my guess for Somers is Kars's VA. But if it's Inosuke like Cherry guessed or Megumi, I'd be so happy. I'm still trying to convince my brain that Anya and Frieren are the same voice. Japanese VAs are amazing. That's wild. Yeah, you just reminded me. Every Friday I think about it, and I'm always surprised. Chocolata was the 6 sadistic guy that got the 7-page beatdown. Well, you said sick and sadistic, so definitely he could be Somers. Hi, Bugcatcher. My day has been good. How is yours? And the Hachi, sorry. Yeah, we're finished with the chapter. I did wait for like about 50 minutes? 40 minutes? For everyone to show up. How was your day though? Well, let's take a... We also need to think about a VA for Ripley. What? Her name is Ripley, right? We need a nice mom voice. She doesn't have a VA yet. Man, the VAs. Let me take a look for Ripley. We need a more mature... Whenever I think mature female voice, I think Robin. But Robin can't voice Ripley. I can't imagine them using Bakugo right after using Bakugo for Kuma's kid voice, remember? But I would... Cherry. They just need to use... For I don't know for who, but... Oh, Lord. No, his name escapes me. Imagine them doing something... Okay, well, I was going to say Inumaki's voice would also be insane. I just want Inumaki's voice in One Piece. But I can't really imagine it for Loki. Maybe. Like, a Tsuki kind of Tsun voice for Loki. But he's usually a little bit soft-spoken characters. But he can... I mean, Shigaraki is a tortured soul kind of voice. That could work. But I was thinking they could do something like a twist, like use Mahito's VA. Because I'm going for good boys for Loki, right? But they could go about it a different way. So, oh no, then I don't, no, not for Loki. No. I don't see it. Nope. I can see Koki Uchiyama and then Gaku's VA. Okay, but let's think about the Ripley, a VA for Ripley. If anyone wants to change the topic, ask another question. What about Itachi for Loki? Who's Itachi? I have to put another face to the name. I mean, I know who's Itachi. I meant who's Itachi's VA. I don't think they're gonna cast someone older. I think they'll cast someone younger for Loki, because Loki's pretty young, like a kid soul. You know, he is obviously literally young in giant years, but that's why I think they'll cast a younger actor. I hope so. Imagine they give Loki Vegeta's VA. Wouldn't he be also a bit too old by now? Like, they probably want to retire pretty soon. I want to add more and more work on their plate. Apparently, I only know him as Vegeta. I know him in nothing else. Nothing. One random guy in Trigun. Oh, I remember that episode. I can't see it. Okay, Ripley, a mature one sama, Mira Jane. Mira Jane could work for Ripley. But she doesn't seem to be working a lot right now. Currently a freelancer. I don't know. One Piece would probably take from like a big agency or something. I can't imagine that. Like, how would a freelancer have connections to get them into One Piece? That's what's going on in my head. I don't know how it works. One-sama. Kuro could also... Is he a One Piece? Oh. We were talking about JoJo's Bruno. And he did this crazy guy, Toyohisa. I feel like Loki's VA has to be someone I can really let loose, you know? Oh god, it's Gilgamesh. I forgot. No, never mind. But the Gilgamesh has that kind of... If this full of energy, how about Bakugo's mom's VA? Mitsuki. How do I remember Bakugo's mom's name? But Mari Kiyohara. I don't see it happening. Why? Japanese voice actress, but only 1, 2, 3, 4 roles. She could do it. But that's more mom. Ripley is like young mom, you know? Oh, wow. Imagine. Okay, now I'm just choosing all my favorite Jujutsu Kaisen characters. She could pull off mom. Okay, well, I think what we need to do over the next week is write our final predictions. Like, choose one or maybe two. Like, this or this. Could be this or this. Could be this or this. Which characters should we... I doubt Gojo's VA would. When I think of his VA, I always think smug characters. But he has some really nice... good boys. Like, oh, but you're right. Even Kuro is pretty smug. But Loki can have that energy. Umemiya is no smug. Tsukasa is not smug. so many though. He's busy, huh? Okay, but I think, yeah, lots of smart characters. You're definitely onto something. But let's all, even Reinhardt, very knightly. But yeah, maybe not Loki energy on at face value. I think we should. I have homework for us. Loki can have a smug side. Not smug, but it's like this I don't give a crap what anyone thinks about me. And I think smug could work for that kind of personality. Do you want that to be the question of the week? No, because it's manga based and I don't want to post videos like, and my manga videos are fine to have manga content, but I don't want to post my first question of the week, cutting out, people, lots of people can't answer. Because not everyone's caught up. When you mentioned Jujutsu Kaisen, I thought of Geto's VA. For Loki, because he's supposed to be like a bad guy at first, everyone thinks like, Yes, I'm going to be posting question of the week tomorrow at the latest, but tomorrow night I need to decide if I want to do like a thread for it. But I don't like threads because they disappear. I don't know. So I'm still deciding what I'm going to do there. But then on Friday, I'm going to take like 10 minutes to read everyone's answers. And 10 to 15 minutes, read everyone's answer and talk about it. And then I'll post a video to basically promote the Discord and discussions and stuff. I'm bringing it back. Sad that it ever left. Okay, but let's just name which characters we should look up for. Gaku. What's her name? Gaku, right? We should look up for Gaku. We already know Imu's VA, right? The Trigun Vegeta was fighting the Trigun Teach. Ichigo and the Wiz's VA can voice anyone. Let him voice Loki. Oh yeah, Ichigo's voice would be amazing for Loki. I don't remember, but Imu has spoken in the anime. So it's distorted though, but I think we know. Do we know? All right, Marco. Shoot. Pineapple head. Orange boy. Okay, well, let's, in the meantime, let me make a note. I'm gonna do my homework. You guys can if you want to. We can talk about it in next Sunday at the beginning of the video. But we have to decide who's gonna voice. Who would you cast? One main guest, one backup. And then we see if any of us could get it like right, okay? I might actually literally put it on the Discord or somewhere where we can take screenshots. And Eren's voice would be good for Loki, and he hasn't voiced any major One Piece characters. Eren is the one who also did in the Magi. He did the Magi MC, right? Let me go take a peek. I just want to see here. He doesn't. JoJo's. Okay. Yeah, he's still very active. Nothing's impossible, and he does Todoroki. But it's not giant for me. He's usually like, I can't imagine him as a giant, you know? That's why I like Gaku, because Gaku's voice is, I want to show you guys. if I get blocked, see you next week. But let me just see if I can play Gaku Idolish 7. Hey.
学でいい学でいい
そんなわけには。
なんで
Nande. Gaku-san. No, I need some. He has to talk more. And not to a girl because he's nice to girls. I want to hear him angry.
あんたが言ったら
俺がパーフェクトな成功者に見えんのかじゃあなんで俺に可愛い彼女がいねえんだよ
Oh, it's tough to imagine anyone as Loki. Yeah. But he has a deeper voice. That's why I thought of him. Yeah, okay. Now I'm just gonna sit here I could sit here for hours looking up different VAs. But Gaku does... Look. This... Shinso... He has a Loki energy. Maybe not Gaku himself, but Gaku's voice is low enough, like, for me to imagine him as a giant. That's why I'm saying it. Eren has a very boyish voice for me. But maybe it's because I've heard him in Magi recently and he speaks boyish, you know? He sounds pretty young. I can't believe Gaku and this guy is the same freaking voice. What? And Gajil, you know, I can... Gajil, imagine Gajil. Nope. Gajil. Where's like a Gajil Japanese line? $12. No, those are just quotes. I can imagine Gajil a lot. I'm gonna get blocked. Man, it's too tough! I found it. Tengen from Demon Slayer is my final choice. Ooh. Tengen. The guy with multiple wives. I see it. Loki is the kind of guy that has the power to have multiple wives. Like, he could keep many wives satisfied, but he's loyal to one. Because he's actually a shy tsundere boy. That's the type of guy I imagine Loki to be. Oh, engine. Luxus. Yes. That would be good. Tengen would be very good. Tengen might be the best. He's actually Gaku's dad. That's really funny. He will only marry one Shira wife. Yes. That's funny. It's Gaku's dad. So I mean Diavolo. Oh yes. Okay, I'm feeling this choice. Ginyu. And the... Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So, final... Watch this be all for nothing when they cost an unknown first-time VA for Loki. then we have someone new to fall in love with all over again. Okay, wait. Loki, Ripley, Somers, Gaku, and Loki, Ripley, Somers, Gaku, and the horse guy. What's his name? Ginyu, I approve. He can be funny and serious. That's good. Picture end of series Eren voicing Loki. That's what's in my head. Yeah, in certain moments. Yeah, okay, I see you. Because he has like a moodiness about him, but he's mostly like an angry, shouty boy, right? Can you imagine if Lola did marry Loki? Big Mom would have a dragon for a son-in-law. Oh god. Thank goodness that didn't happen. Loki, Ripley, Somers, Gaku. Who was that horse guy? Shanks's brother's VA has been revealed, right? That's one that we know. Isn't it Nanami's VA or something crazy like that? Why does my brain remember that? But I could literally talk about... I could go through every voice actor and close my eyes and imagine them speaking as Loki, and I'd be like, okay, maybe no, maybe yes. Fun fact, the Luffy we see is giant 5th gear Luffy. I mean, yeah, I saw it was 5th gear Luffy. It took me a minute to recognize him as giant Luffy, but yeah, we saw. Killingham. Killingham. I guess we could choose his VA even, but could take a guess. Okay, well that's it from me. I am like 70% sure that Nanami is going to be Shanks's brother, and that is disappointing to me. Because no! Let me see, who's Shanks's VA? No, Shanks's brother can't have a more handsome voice than Shanks. Why did they do it? Oh no. It's gonna be bad, guys. But I think it's so fitting because he's... The video is on YouTube, Shamrock's VA. But is official? How did we know? Let me Google it, but I'll just check. Is it for real? Like, was it confirmed, or did someone just start a crazy rumor that... Oh, voiced by Kenjiro Tsuda. Oh, God. Officially. It's official. But how? How do we know it's official? I want to know where. Where was it revealed? I'm not doubting it. I'm just like, I want to be sure, you know?
So I was just processing the news of One Piece becoming season, and then they dropped something which no one was expecting. So, Shamrock, Shank's twin brother, is going to be voiced by Kenjiro Tsuda. And if you don't know who that is,
No, me.
hear this out. This man...
But they don't give any... He was also the voice actor of one of Sanji's brother. The one with the green hair. For real? Niji? Yonji? Smoke. But it's minor. Okay, not Niji. Niji, so it's Yonji. Yonji is the annoying younger brother. Like, youngest. Yeah. It's not saying here. It's just saying she is his young voice. The fourth son and youngest child of the Windsmoke. He's the prince of the Jerma kingdom and commander in its military arm. Jerma 66. Look at the manga chat. Okay. And then I'm going to roll and then I'm going to be done. Oh, this was the official release?
この帽子をお前に預ける。双子の弟だ。
No! It's too good!
エルバフの戦士たちは必ずや我々世界政府の
Who is going to be Gaku voiced next to him? When did they reveal this? When are they going to reveal more? I need to know! It's the same as Windsmoke Niji's VA. So, okay, but then they just decided, you know what? You're too good for that side character. We're giving you this guy. Okay, shoot. I have to post a video as well. So let me... Homework. Do all your guesses. Come with names next week. I'll come with my names. And then we write them down. I'm going to end the video here. Upload it to my manga channel. The stream doesn't go up afterwards. I have to hide them. Apparently, it messes with the algorithm. But I'm going to quickly take a time to post my, or to get my Hell's Paradise video. My hope for Ripley is Nefer's VA. And for Loki, Inosuke. Nefer? Like from Genshin? Oh, yes. It took me a while to process Genshin. Yes. No new chapter No! I forgot! Yes, there's no new chapter next week. Shadu. So I already took it off the schedule. There's no new chapter next week. So that means the next chapter is going to be on the 1st of March. That'll be Espada's birthday? 1175. Anyone else have a birthday in March? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna end it here and quickly post my video. Or should... Man, I don't never know. Yeah, I'll just end on post. So, thank you guys for a really, really fun Twitch stream today. It was 7 hours, plus we streamed for 2 hours here. The manga was 10 out of 10. It was so good. It's gonna be so amazing to have it with music and visuals and everything, but the chapter itself was 10 out of 10. And the title and how love is the most powerful thing, I really, 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 really love that message. I really, really think it's true. It's not something that can maybe like stop a, you know, a stampede of rhinoceroses. Like, it's not that kind of powerful, but it's the kind of powerful that transcends like physical laws and the space and time. So it carries a heavy, heavy weight. So I really love that the chapter was given that title, and I really love that the parents did not, even if there was no hope for their kids, they did not let them die alone, but thankfully they were saved. So thank you, Dark Shadow. Thank you, Hunter, Rohit, Aziz, Cherry. It's nice. I'm glad you're back too. I hope you have a good week ahead, and I hope you really had fun in France. Apparently the One Piece capital of the world. Thank you, Tsao. I'll see you guys next weekend. There's no new Friere next weekend, but we're going to do question of the week and some Zenless reactions, and then I'm going to react to season 2 of Magi. No, let me just, sorry. There. Saturday is Vigilantes, Dragon Ball Super, and Fragrant Flower. And Sunday, Spyler will be sponsoring a movie, and Hell's Paradise. I'm not skipping Hell's Paradise to watch 2 episodes the following weekend because the cliffhanger for episode 6 was too good. We do have a little bit of time on Sunday night since there's no manga chapter, but it depends on what Spyler will be sponsoring. So no Frieren, no Jujutsu Kaisen, no One Piece. What a week. Okay, I forgot about the no Jujutsu as well, so my week is looking a bit sparse, but it's fine. I'll spend more time on Discord. Well, we have a Wednesday stream. Hey, I forgot, we have a Wednesday stream. I'm going to be doing a little book read along for about an hour on Wednesday, and then I'll be playing Persona 5 on Twitch. So join me there. And then the week after that I'll be doing Zenless, and the week after that I'll be doing Persona. And then somewhere in March I'm going to do multi-streams on YouTube and Twitch, and I want to start with Dragon Ball Kakarot. So even if we have a quiet week ahead, we have a lot to look forward to in the months, and in March, especially. March is my birthday month, so I want to have a lot of extra fun. Tamon's B-side, let's go! Okay, see you guys. Have a nice week. Bye.